Good morning, everyone. It is finally December. If you saw my very first post today, you probably saw that I said finally, because this year for a lot of us, I think has been a little more than challenging. There's been a lot of things that have happened to all of us. And so today I wanted to hop on and share my reality, if you will, and give you a little bit more information about me and about Be Kind Botanicals. I think it's only fitting that I keep it as real and honest with you as possible. I mean, that's what I have founded my business on, and that's what I'm going to continue to do so. So to start, Be Kind Botanicals is a small business. And when I say small, it is a micro business. As the owner, the operator, the manager, I wear a lot of different hats. And so I have really taken it upon myself to do everything possible to give the best user experience on the website because, well, let's be honest, the last theme that I was using, which if any of you guys can think back to last year around this time, it was horrific. And when I say horrific, you couldn't do anything on your mobile devices, not your tablet, not your phone, nothing. It was desktop only because it was such a mess. And so the user experience has been a really big deal for me. I know when I go shopping on a website, a lot of the times I'm on my phone, and that's probably indicative of the times that we're in, but at the same time, it's a convenience for me to be able to search for something, find it, and make a decision whether, hey, I need to get on my laptop or no, I don't. And so that's been a huge piece of the puzzle for me, developing the website for you so that it's easy to use. I mean, if you can't find the information you're looking for on the website, what's the point, right? So that being said, I also try to put up blogs that are helpful. I don't have a lot of time to write anymore, so I've started doing videos. And I was doing an Ask an Aromatherapist every Wednesday, and I want to continue to do those, but I want those questions. So if you have a question about essential oils, even if it's a specific essential oil, please don't hesitate to ask. I adore answering questions, and it not only does it help you, but it might help someone else that has that same question if I can answer it. So do feel free to ask those questions. I will absolutely answer them, probably on Wednesdays still, just so that we all have a little consistency in our schedule. The other thing that is incredibly important to me is being as transparent as possible. And when I say that I'm a small business, that means even though the website is super easy to navigate and it's, it flows seamlessly, and even though I spend the money to supply the reports to you guys for every single batch of essential oils that I offer, it comes with a cost, a huge cost. And that cost is that I am not Walmart, I'm not Amazon, I'm not Plant Therapy, I'm not Eden's Garden or any of those other really big companies. And although they still qualify as the e-commerce's definition of small business, they're not a micro business. They've got employees that do a lot of work for them, and they have mass amounts of volume that they're doing on a daily basis. That being said, I don't have that. And so I wanted to talk a little bit really specifically about shipping, because shipping is a big deal. Amazon came onto the scene a while back, and when they started offering their Amazon Prime, you pay whatever this fee is and you get free shipping for the year. Well, that's a great notion, and I would love to do something like that. But the reality is I would have to overcharge what it would normally cost each and every one of my clients in order to set something like that up. And that's not something I want to do. The other side of that is because big companies do such huge amounts of volumes within their sale, they get really deep discounts for their shipping. And a lot of places like Amazon have their own fulfillment service, so they're not even really paying that much. So for a small business like myself, I can't offer free shipping, and I won't offer free shipping unless I add it into the price of the product. And I can certainly do that, but then the products are no longer as affordable as people want them to be because they're paying for the shipping somewhere. So you can kind of see where this is going. Paying for the shipping, whether it's, via a yearly service fee, or whether it's included in the price of your product, or just paying for the shipping, comes from somewhere. Now, when I lowered my prices, I took out the shipping fees. So all of the flat rate shipping prices that are in the store related to the products, that flat rate is it's a discount. It's getting cut from the overhead that I have. And so I can't offer free shipping. And the flat rates, I want to keep the flat rates. I think they're absolutely important, especially when USPS keeps jacking up the rates. And we know that they're going to extend this all the way to, I want to say December 31st is what their last memo said. But as we all know, USPS also needs to be able to keep people hired to maintain the level of e-commerce business that has started since COVID took over. So I don't really know that they're going to put the rates back to where they were. I foresee them staying. So that is what it is. But that's really where I'm at right now. And with that being said, I wanted to share with you that if for whatever reason you end up having to place 2 or 3 orders, I am unable to combine your orders from now on. I've had several cases where I've had to do that recently, and it's ended up coming back to bite me because I'm not able to combine the shipping rates when I put the orders all in the same box. The website just doesn't allow for that. So no more combining orders, and I can't do refunds on orders. You're just gonna have to either place a second order and trust that I will get it to you, or just wait till the next time you need something, because I ended up refunding quite a bit of stuff and then ended up having to pay for the shipping myself, which obviously prevents me from reordering essential oils when I need to do that. So that's one small change that's going to be happening very, very soon. So if you need to have orders combined, please know that I can't do it. I'm physically unable to change the system because it doesn't combine the orders the way people think it does. I actually just manually combine them, but the weight doesn't transfer over when I do those things. So that's one change that I've had to make. Shipping rates, like I said, they're going to stay the same, but I can't combine the orders and refund shipping all the time anymore. It's just not feasible for a small business. The other thing that I wanted to be real honest about is how often I purchase essential oils. Small business, I will use as much of a batch of essential oils as I absolutely can if I feel, or not I feel, if I notice that there's any change whatsoever, even with my storage methods, I will pull the product. It doesn't matter if it's got another 6 months, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty particular about the aromatic profiles, and if for any reason I feel like it's changed even a tiny, tiny bit, where even, someone else may not notice it, I'm going to pull it. I actually had a carrier oil that I pulled because it smelled like it was starting to hit that point, even with the neutral gas that I was putting over it. So or the inert gas, not neutral, inert gas. So that's something to know about me. I'm not going to just go out and spend everything right away, because there are certain oils like rose that require a little bit more saving for. And I always have to have a certain amount of money to purchase those things. So what it really boils down to is I'm a small business, and I'm going to do absolutely everything in my power to give you the best aromatics that I can find anywhere. And I will absolutely give them to you as fresh as I can. And I will give you the best customer service that I know that I can give you, being as small as I am. But what I won't do is I won't sacrifice not getting GCs done so that I can order more oils, so I can become a big box store, so that I can get free shipping and things like that. That's never really been the goal of my company. The goal of my company really has been, at the heart of everything, to spread kindness. And I can only do that by maintaining what I'm doing now and ensuring that when I bring on new oils, the oils that I'm bringing on are sustainable, that they are grown in a way that makes sense. They're not being harvested multiple times a year. You know, things that will matter to an aromatic. So I'm going to maintain what I'm doing, and I'm going to give you guys everything that I can every single day of the year. And I also want to say that I sincerely appreciate you guys for supporting me and sticking with me for the last over 8 years. I can't believe it's been over 8 years. It's crazy. So if you are someone who regularly purchases from me, thank you. If you're someone who regularly asks me questions that I can ask on Wednesday or answer on Wednesdays, thank you. If you're someone who is another small business owner, thank you, thank you, thank you for doing what you do as a small business owner. Kim asked a question. What do I mean by combined shipping? So when I say combined shipping, I'm referring to somebody placing multiple orders and then saying, hey, can you combine these? The website doesn't allow for the orders to be combined, especially if you use different payment methods. It will actually raise a fraud question, and I have to reach out to you guys and do, my due diligence, making sure that somebody's not using your cards, your account, that kind of thing. And the system will not combine the orders, not even manually. And because it won't combine those orders, I can't combine the shipping. So I can't do refunds on shipping or anything like that if you place multiple orders. You just have to place the order, and if you forget something, place a second order. Excuse me. So that's how that works. That's what I mean by that. It's kind of a mission. It didn't used to be that way, but because of all the fraud that's happened with the increased online shopping, a lot of things have changed for your safety and security, and it's become a problem where I'm ending up spending money that I shouldn't be spending to cover the cost of shipping manually, and that doesn't work when I've refunded shipping. So no more combined orders. All right, so I'm actually going to finish my tea so I can brew another cup. And I've got a couple things that I'm working on, including packing the Be Kind to Yourself box. So if you're interested in that box, I'm hoping will be launching Friday. So if you're not signed up for that specific box to get the notification when it goes live, let me know and I'll pop the link in the comments for you. It's a very, very limited box. It is pretty time consuming to build, and it's got a huge value to it this time. It's like almost $65 worth of products in it. And I'm using other women-owned small micro businesses this time as well to support them during the holiday seasons. So you're going to want to get in on this box if you can. And like I said, just let me know if you need the link and I'll pop that in the comments. Otherwise, have a great day, guys. Bye.